पुष्करस्वया आर्ययन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणस्य श्रोत्रमनोन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदम् अहं ब्रह्म निराकर्यामि ब्रह्म निराकरोत् निराकरणमस्तु निराकरणमस्तु तदात्मनि निरतेय उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति।
पूर्वगो पूर्वजो चित्रभानु गिरावासं स्वामिलभसाख्यनन्दौ दिव्यौ सुपर्णौ विरजौ विमानौ अधिक्षिपन्तौ भुवनानि विश्वा हिरण्मयौ शकुनीसां परायौ ददस्रौ सुनसौ वैजयन्तौ शुक्रं वयन्तौ तरसा सुवेम्ना वधिव्ययन्तावसितं विवस्वतः ग्रस्तां सुपर्णस्य बलेन वर्तिकाम् अमुञ्चतामस्मिनौ सौभगाय तावत्सुवृत्तौ वनमन्त्रमायया वसन्तमागाहरुणामुदावहन् षष्टिश्च गावः दिशतश्च धेनवः एकं वत्सं सुवतीतं दुहन्ति नानागोस्ता विहिताद एकदोहनाः तावस्मिनौ दुहतो धर्ममुख्यम् एकां नाभिं सप्तशता अराश्रिताः प्रभिष्वन्याविंशतिरश्मिताहराः अनेमिचक्रं परिवर्तिते अजरं मायास्विनौ समनक्षतर्षिणि एकं चक्रं वर्तते द्वादशारं षण्णाभिएकाक्षभुतस्य धारम् यस्मिन् देवा अधिविश्वे विषक्तास्ता वस्तावस्विनौ मुञ्चतो माभिषीदतम् विनाविन्दममृतं वृत्तभूयौ तिरोधात्तामस्विनौ दासपत्नी हित्वा गिरिमश्विनौ गामुदाचरन्तौ तद्वृष्टिमग्ना प्रसितौ बलस्य शिवां दिशो जनयधो दशाग्रे समानं मूर्धिरधयानं वियन्ति तासां यान्तऋषयो अनुप्रयान्ति देवामनुष्याः क्षितिमातरन्ति शिवां वर्णान् विकुरुधो विश्वरूपान् तेधि क्षिपन्ते भुवनानि विश्वा ये भानवो अप्यनुसृताः चरन्ति देवामनुष्याः स्थितिमाचरन्ति पौनासस्यावस्विनो महेम सजञ्जया विवृधः पुष्करस्य पौनासस्यामृता वृथा वृते देवास्तत्प्रपदेन सूने मुखेन गर्भं लभेतां युवानं शतापुरे तत्प्रपदेन सूते सद्यजातो मातरमत्तिगर्भः तामस्मिनो मुञ्चदोषो दिवसेगाः स्तोतुं न शक्नोमि गुणैर्भवन्तौ चक्षुर्विहीनः प्रतिसम्प्रमोहः दुर्गे अहमस्मिन् पतितोऽस्मि कुल्बे युवां शरण्यौ शरणं प्रपद्ये युवां शरण्यौ शरणं प्रपद्ये युवां शरण्यौ शरणं प्रपद्ये ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। Hearty fraternal greetings and good wishes to all the brothers and the sisters. We are into 6th sloka relating to the Aswins. These slokas are actually mantras. In the sense, if you regularly listen to it, I don't recommend that you should recite it, but if you regularly listen to it, it functions like a mantra. Mantra means as much as you relate to it, so much it does a threefold work with us. The threefold work is, firstly, protection, secondly, direction, thirdly, enlightenment. These are the three dimensions of a mantra. Any mantra, when you are oriented to it with much veneration, it does three jobs. It protects you, meaning it builds a protective aura around you. Secondly, it enlightens you. Thirdly, it gives right direction to you. Gayatri is also a mantra. All that we chant here in prayers, they are mantras. Mantras shall have to be properly uttered. When we do not have the ability to utter them properly, it would be as good if we listen with a keen ear. Listening is better than uttering when we cannot utter the sounds. I can understand that coming from Europe and South and North America, you cannot utter these mantras due to lack of habit. There are as many Indians who cannot utter. There are many Indians who also cannot utter these sounds. Knowing this difficulty, the seers said, a mantra, insofar as you keenly listen, it has the same impact as your uttering. So therefore, sometime during the group life, these mantras will be recorded and given. Daily I am anyway uttering in the morning, but still I shall make an utterance which can be listened to you according to your inclination. That's important. Nothing should be done as a compulsion. All is done with free will, with volition. To inform that it is beneficial to listen is my responsibility. Therefore, I inform you to listen to them. If you listen, it protects, it enlightens, and you get a direction after enlightenment. A direction before enlightenment is dangerous. A direction after enlightenment is safe. So these are the threefold dimensions of Purusha Suktam, Sri Suktam, that which we regularly utter, and also Aswini Suktam. These are suktams coming from the great seer Vedavyasa. So, this preliminary information, we get into the sixth mantra, because from today I decided to call it not as a sloka, but as a mantra. The sixth mantra reads like this: Ekam chakram vartate dvadasharam Sharnabhi ekaksha amrutasya dharam Sharnabhi ekaksham rutasya dharam Asmin deva adhivisve vishaktasta Aswinau munchato ma vishidatam. This is one mantra where Aswinau, Aswins, two of you, vishidatam, meaning the sorrowfulness. Munchato maam. That's the last part of the stanza I am starting. I'll come to the first part. The last part of this, the fourth line is Aswinau. It comes as Vaswinau because of grammar, poetic grammar. Munchato means liberation. Ma vishidatam. See, this boy who fell into the well, he is sorrowful, no? He is in a dark well. He has to come out of it. And his teacher has given this mantra to come out of the well. And this boy is our representative. We all have fallen into the well of our being and lost our well-being. We fell into the well of our being and lost the well-being, and we are in a dark situation, constricted from all sides. We are at the tip of the tail of the spine. We are at the tip of the tail of the spine, and by our activity, which is emotional and mental, we raise up to solar plexus and again fall back into the tip of the tail. Through wisdom classes and associating with wisdom, we raise to the heart and to Vishuddhi and Ajna. But when that wisdom is not in practice, we once again fall, like the frog that is trying to ascend the well. It ascends by 3 feet and then sleeps and falls back into the same position next day. So we all start with an awareness which is almost the awareness of the base. We start with the awareness which is awareness of the base, meaning the physical things that we are concerned about, the physical thing. But our true base is in Sahasrara. We are built from Sahasrara to Mooladhara. We are not built from Mooladhara to Sahasrara. Which is very clear to all of us when we observe how we grow in the womb of the mother. It is from Sahasrara we gradually grow into Mooladhara, up to Mooladhara. First the head is formed, then the spine is formed, and around the head and spine all limbs are formed and intelligences are formed. So which is truly our base? Our base is our head. But we have turned upside down. When we turn upside down, we start from the base, isn't it? So this fellow, Upamanyu, who is our representative, he says, I am in such a sorrowful condition. I am in such a pitiable condition. Pitiable condition. Therefore I worship you so that I am liberated from this state of conditioning, from this state of ignorance, and from this state of total lack of knowledge, which is symbolic of blindness. The blindness of Upamanyu is absence of wisdom, absence of knowledge. So therefore in the 6th sloka, the last leg, the fourth line is Aswinav, means, O Aswins, Munchato, meaning liberate, Vishidatam, meaning the sorrowful state, Ma Vishidatam means release me from this sorrowful state. We feel we are in a very happy, comfortable state now. But when we know that this state is no state of bliss, when we know that this is no state of bliss, and when we know that our abode is in Sahasrara, and when you are unable to reach Sahasrara, should we not be concerned? Should we not feel unhappy that we have not been able to reach home? Should we not feel unhappy when we cannot reach home? We are lost into darkness and we are looking for light, and we have the aspiration to reach home, and that home is above the well. The well above us is beyond Sahasrara, where we see the energies of Pisces or pieces, whatever you call it. The energies of Pisces are above the head. The energies of Aries are at the top of the head. The energies of Taurus are at in the countenance from brow center down below up to the chin. The energies of Taurus are there, and then Gemini, Cancer. So like this, we are generally in Libra because we are with the passion of the world. And when we are very emotional, we get into further deep down, which is called Scorpio. And then at the end of the Scorpio, you touch the tip of the tail of the Scorpio, which extends into Sagittarius as Moola. There is a constellation called Moola in Sagittarius, where we are posited in that corner. Moola means corner. So from there we have to trace back our journey. Upamanyu is hell-bent upon it. Upamanyu is very deeply concerned of reaching Sahasrara and reaching the Guru. The Guru gave the mantra and left, isn't it? And he said, relate to this mantra, come out and meet me. So where do you meet Jupiter? Jupiter can be met only in Sahasrara. While by his compassion he descends into us up to the brow center or Visuddhi center or heart center. His original abode is beyond our head. That's how he wants to meet his teacher as early as possible. He wants to come out of his limitation. Therefore, he considers himself in a state of Vishida. Vishida means sorrow. Sorrow. Until we realize the self, we should have not exactly sorrow, but that feeling of discontentment. You cannot be contented unless you have reached the top of your own being, which is Sahasra. Until then, how can you be happy? How can you be happy? You cannot be happy. That's why at the middle of the suktam or mantram, in the sixth mantra, this is placed that Aswinau munchato ma vishidatam, meaning, O Aswins, please liberate me from my sorrow. Liberate me from my sorrow, from my discontentment. Why am I discontented? Because I am not able to come out of the being, come out of the body and meet my teacher. See what noble goals are set for disciple. He is supposed to come out of the body and meet his teacher. And that should be done in a conscious manner. We are satisfied relating to the pictures of the teachers. But we have to join them. Should we not join the teachers who imparted the knowledge to us? They impart knowledge and say, follow this knowledge and join us. So until we join the teacher, we cannot be 100% contented. That's how an aspirant has to be. An aspirant cannot be contented unless his journey in light is complete and he joined at the feet of his master, or he joined at the feet of the Lord. The feet of the Lord are also on the top of the head. The feet of the cosmic Lord, as we know from the book Treatise on Cosmic Fire, is at the top of the head. So that's our destination. Until we reach destination which is beyond 7 hills. That's why we have the Lord of 7 hills whom we visit. But that is only an exotic visit. There has to be a symbolic visit of getting to the top of the head, by which you would have covered the 7 hills. So I have covered the fourth part of the stanza related to the sixth mantra, which says, Aswinau ma vishidatam munchati. Munchati means to liberate. Liberate me from my sorrow. For that I relate to you, O Aswins. That's the fourth part. And then Ekam chakram vartate dvadasharam. That's the first line. Ekam chakram vartate dvadasharam. There is one wheel. Ekam means one. Ekam means one. Uno. Dve means two in Sanskrit. Ekam, dve, trini, chatvari, like that. You have the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Ekam, dve, trini, chatvari. So, uno, dos, tres, cuatro, you say. So they are similar. Etymologically there is a connection between the sounds. So there is one wheel. Chakram means the wheel. There is one wheel. Ekam chakram, it moves. It moves circularly. It rotates circularly with 12 spokes. With 12 spokes. There are 12 spokes to one wheel. That's what it says. Shannabhi ekaksha ekaksham vrutasya dharam. It has 6 whirlpools. The wheel has 12 spokes. The wheel also produces 6 whirlpools. And these whirlpools, they all function in tune with the truth, in tune with the law. Rutasya means, it's a wonderful word. Rutasya. Satyam means truth. Ruta is a state where naturally truth only expresses. A state where truth is effortlessly and naturally expressed. See, people have to make effort to speak truth, isn't it? People should make sure and should be cautious enough to express the truth, express it precisely, isn't it? And express in a manner that it reaches people without distortion. It's a great effort to speak truth. What I listen from one, when I communicate to the other, you add your color. What we listen from one and we communicate to the other, we add our color to it. Therefore, whatever listened is distorted. And the person who listens, when he communicates to the other, it is again distorted because he adds his color to it. Like that, there is a coloring as communication keeps on moving through links. In management seminars, they do this exercise, how precise is the communication. If you tell one person about one thing, and it goes to another person, it goes to another person, it goes to another person. By the time it goes through the mouth and the ear, and again the mouth and the ear, by the time it comes back, it is totally different. What was said was one thing, what ultimately is understood is totally another thing. That's how the teachings of the Grand Masters are distorted by the students. When a teacher speaks the truth, that truth is distorted by the first generation of the disciple. Then when it goes to the second generation, it is further distorted. To the third generation, it is still distorted. Like that, ultimately the teachings stay in a very degenerated state. That is how all teachings suffer when there is absence of the faculty of truth in operation. Each one of us is a true being, but when we express, our personality adds color to it. Personalities keep on adding colors. What I like to it, I add it. What I don't like in it, I will delete it. So that's how it moves on. That's how the teachings of Jesus Christ were so horribly distracted. The teachings of Jesus Christ and the teachings of Pythagoras and even the teachings of Buddha, they are all from Kali Yuga, no? They came up in Kali Yuga. Their teachings are totally distorted. You know why? They did not have amidst them, among their group, a person of equal state of awareness. If the person is of the equal state of awareness, he can communicate what is said. Otherwise, others communicate whatever they understood. Whatever they understood. In the case of Rama, there was a great seer who was a Brahmarshi. he witnessed and he wrote Ramayana. So therefore, it is by a person who is almost as much an awareness as a Brahman, and Rama is also Brahman. In the case of Krishna, it was Vedavyasa. They had contemporary seers of the same order. Therefore, whatever they said was authentic in the sense, whatever Rama did, whatever Krishna did and said, they are all recorded because there were contemporary writers of very high eminence, very high eminence. Many of you may not know, when Vedavyasa wanted to scribe the knowledge, he wanted someone like Ganesha to be his scribe. He wanted, you can understand what is the stature of Vedavyasa, to have a scribe who is of the order of cosmic Jupiterian principle, so that he doesn't write mistakes. So if you have a secretary who takes dictations from you, he can cause a lot of damage to you by his wrong listening and wrong writing. So it's a question of Ritambhara Prajna. That's how it is said, Rita. This is the whole thing I am saying because of one word, Rita. Rita means the truth only comes out. Nothing is added. No color is added. When you express anything in relation to anything, as it is like it's a print copy. It's a carbon copy. It is not copied again by another human agency, direct. Like that it happens. You know, one of the names that Madame Blavatsky carried in the ashram, one of the titles that were bestowed on Madame Blavatsky was Rita. If she speaks, she speaks truth. That's it. Rita. Ritasya dharam is there in the second line at the end. Ritasya dharam. Ritasya dharam means they keep on flowing out only truth. They keep on flowing out the truth. Who are they? Shannabhi, meaning there are 6 whirlpools. There are 6 whirlpools which emerge from one wheel, which is an eye, ekaksha. I'll sum it up, but the first line is ekam chakram vartate dvadasaram. One rotating wheel has 12 spokes. That is one set. That's one dimension. Second dimension is from that one eye, which is the one wheel. Shannabhi. Shannabhi means 6 navels. Nabhi means navel. 6 navels, meaning 6 whirlpools. Whirlpool energies. They emerge from that. And they emerge to spread the original through the 6 centers. The original only is expressed through the 6 centers, Rutasya Dharam. And the 12 spokes, as also the 6 whirlpools, they are all presided joyfully by the Devas, and they keep on expressing through the 12 spokes and also through the 6 whirlpools. So now you see the meaning given. A wheel with an eye, a hollow, with 12 spokes and 6 whirlpools is rotating. Its rim expresses effortlessly the truth. its rim, expresses the truth effortlessly. There is no effort to express truth. If they speak, it is truth, that's all. That's the beauty of a realized soul. If he speaks, it is the truth. He may verify and verify and verify, but still it remains true. That's what Colonel Alcott did with H.P. Blavatsky. Blavatsky was quoting left and right from so many books which are there in so many museums all over the world. All over. She says in such and such a book, such and such a mat expression is given, mutatis mutandis, as it is. She used to put this. And when she quotes a book which she has not seen physically, Alcott being a scorpion, he was a scorpion. He wanted to ensure if it is true or if it is false, etc., etc. He said, if you don't believe it, you may verify, I don't care. If you don't believe it, you may verify, I don't care, because I know that it is there. So he went to Constantinople to check up some books, which is called Istanbul today. He went to London, he went to Paris, he went to so many places to verify the correctness of what Madame Blavatsky quoted, either in Isis Unveiled or in Secret Doctrine. And after so much of tiresome exercise, he confirmed that they are all as such. That's why she is called Ruta. If we say something, it has to be so. That's the beauty of Rita. What a state of... That's the state in which this wheel functions, the eye of the wheel functions, the 12 spokes of the wheel functions, and the 6 whirlpools of the wheel functions. That's what it is saying. So that truth, which functions through the eye, through the wheel, through the 12 spokes and 6 whirlpools, they are all organized by the Aswins. That's where the Aswins become so very prominent. That's how it is said. The Aswins that conduct such a wheel may liberate me from my sorrows. That's how this meaning I have given for our benefit. A wheel with an eye with 12 spokes and 6 whirlpools is rotating. Its rim expresses effortlessly the truth. All the Devas preside over the wheel and express themselves. The Aswins that conduct such a wheel may liberate me from my sorrows. All our sorrows are on account of our inability to express truth. And we do not know what truth is. The beauty of the seers is, they're such a beings. If they say something, it becomes true. It's another dimension. If they say something, it becomes true. మామూలు రోకల్ బండి ఏమంటాం ఇంగ్లీష్లో? స్నేల్ అంటే నత్త కదా. రోకలి బండి పురుగు కాదు, దంచుతాం. వాట్ డూ యూ కాల్ ది పౌండింగ్ పోల్? In the olden days, to grind the grains, we used to use a vertical cylindrical thing, no? The joke of our group is none of us are English born and we are relating in English. Okay, let's get back to the topic. So, the truth that the Aswins transmit, the truth that the Aswins transmit through the eye, through the wheel, through the 12 spokes, and through the 6 whirlpools, which is presided over joyfully by the Devas, that wheel may save me. That's the beauty here. That wheel may save me. So I will now get into the further detail. Firstly, it is said to be a wheel. And then it is said to be an eye in the wheel. An eye in the wheel. Eye means it's a hollow, it's a hole. The eye is not weaved with the kind of matter we have for the rest of the body. I am now giving you the importance of the eye of the wheel. Here it says ekaksham, meaning single-eyed. Single-eyed. You can see that word is there, ekaksham. Eka means one, aksha means eye. Ekaksha means single-eyed. There were single-eyed beings, at one time. We may not know, but if we read Secret Doctrine, we know. The Cyclops. They had a single eye. We all had single eye at one time when we were fairly truthful. Slowly that eye is closed when we started to be untruthful. Instead of one eye, they gave 2 eyes. Now our entire effort is to gain back the eye that we have lost. The entire effort by all of us is to gain back the eye that we have lost, which is closed in us. It now exists as pineal gland and does not function. A non-functional pineal gland is what we have today, but if it starts functioning, it would in due course be the third eye relating to us. Like that, for the solar system there is an eye which remains open till today. It's not closed. Now you see the eye, the fabric of the eye is not at all comparable with the fabric of the rest of the limbs of the body. Isn't it? The fabric of the eye is so subtle. The matter is almost not there. The eyeball and then the black ball, the eye, the black circumference in which there is again a center, and through that center we see through, which is like a hole. Ekaksha means, eye also means in Sanskrit a hole, H-O-L-E, hole. We see through the hole now. The eye is the hole through which we all see. The hole should be kept intact. The whole should be kept intact for the being to express into the outer world. Like the eye of the beings, there is the eye of the solar system, which we call the all-seeing eye. The all-seeing eye is within the sun, meaning it is a whole. Something from beyond is expressing through that whole. We, as I am, we are expressing through this, the whole of the I. That's why the seer's understanding of the sun is that it's not a planet. The seers, their understanding of the planet, of the sun ball, it's not like any other planet. Just like our eye, the material relating to eye, the eye we have, you don't have anywhere in the body again. Nowhere. Neither your lips, nor your tongue, nor your ears, nor your... anything in your body doesn't have that fine texture as you have in the eye. That's why the transparency of the eye shows how that which is beyond is functioning through you. That's the reason why when you look to the eyes of the initiate, you are deeply attracted, you know. Why? Because that which is beyond looks through and meets that which is beyond in you. That which is beyond looks through and then sees that which is beyond in you. That's the meeting. For such ones, 2 is 1. For them the mathematics is 1 plus 1 is 1. For us the mathematics is 1 plus 1 is 2. Isn't it? What is 1 plus 1? We easily say 2. But for a seer, 1 plus 1 is 1. Because he sees only himself in the other. Whatever he is seeing through, he is seeing through to meet itself. These are all very profound dimensions. The eye is the special in the human body. There is nothing so refined as the eye. Refined in the sense there is the least matter relating to you is remaining in as a fabric. It's a fine fabric. So is the sun ball. It's not a planet. It is the mass of matter. It is a web weaved by light. It's a web weaved by light. That is the reason why it is called the weaver. The sun is called the weaver. Vivasvanta means the weaver. His son is Vaivasvata. He is also a weaver. He is a product coming from the weaver. That is buddhi in us. The soul is so fine in its matter, it's all a web of light. Soul is but a unit of light, pulsating unit of light. And buddhi, which is its product, is equally like that. It's the sun, Vaivasa. So here, this one whom we call the eye, this eye sees through the wheel. Meaning, the eye, which is a web of light, it transfers from beyond that energy through the eye to the wheel. Wheel is the kind of circular form which we see around the sun. And that wheel has 12 spokes. 12 spokes. 12 spokes represent the 12 sun signs. The 12 spokes represent the 12 suns. Through the 12 sun signs, 12 different qualities of the soul are transmitted. Through the 12 sun signs, 12 qualities of the soul are transmitted. That's why the soul is said to be carrying 12 qualities. 12 qualities. We are now in Capricorn. Even from the lunar calendar, today is the beginning of Capricorn. Yesterday was new moon. Today is the beginning of Capricorn. And this is much more relevant beginning of Capricorn than 22nd December. 23rd December, Sun enters Capricorn. But moon was not, he was somewhere else. Only now, moon enters Capricorn. When sun is in Capricorn and moon enters Capricorn, then it is a complete Capricornian energies. Meaning, the sunlight brings Capricorn energies, the moon also brings Capricornian energies. Meaning, the day brings Capricorn energies, the night also brings Capricorn energies. 2 days before, or 3 days before, moon was somewhere in Sagittarius and Capricorn. That's where a deeper understanding comes when we are more and more into tapas, meditation. See, for all these years, all branches of wisdom revealed by contemplation. They went on contemplating. And when certain things revealed to them, they exchanged notes with the others if they also had similar understanding. When more than a dozen have same revelation, then they record. It was very scientific work that happened to these scientists, by the seers. So therefore, what I say today, the Capricorn energies are in its complete bloom for us by the day and by the night. So each month you are getting different energies from the same sun. Each month we are getting different energies from the same sun, and they are chiefly 12. 12 are the Adityas who preside over the 12 sun signs. Adityas are the cosmic suns. Our sun is just a hole, Our sun is just a hole, meaning a medium. What Master C calls as medium. The sun is the medium through which Adityas are expressing them. The 12 zodiacal signs are called 12 Adityas. So these Adityas are expressing through the sun and through the wheel. That is what it is saying. And we too have the eye, which is closed, of course. We too have the eye, which is closed. We too have the 12 spokes, meaning the 12 sun signs in our body. They are there. Don't we have the 12 sun signs in our body? You ask any astrologer, he will tell you which part is Aries, which part is Taurus, which part is Gemini, which part is Cancer, which part is Leo. What is Leo? Diaphragm is Leo. The astrologers will speak, the diaphragm is in problem, like that a normal man speaks. An astrologer says, My Leo is in problem. Meaning diaphragm is in problem. Virgo is in problem. Libra is in problem. Aries is in problem. Head is in problem. The 12 parts can be correlated to the human. The 12 sun signs are correlatable to the human form. Blind are the students who only make an understanding of that which is surrounding them until they apply that which is surrounding them in them. They don't get the related experience, the related revelations. If sun is in Capricorn, so what is so big about it? But the sun in Capricorn in you is in the higher heart center. That's why it is a sublime month. The sun in Capricorn is sun in the heart center. And that too not a normal heart center. The normal heart center, sun is in Cancer. When sun is in Cancer, this is higher heart center, Capricorn, where the eightfold syllable mantra or eight-syllabled mantra is regularly uttered by those who know this. Om Namo Narayanaya. And they relate to the blue. And that is the heart center with 8 petals. See, for an occult student, month of Capricorn is the month where one can relate in cooperation with nature in the 8 petals of the higher heart center, relating to the deep blue and the sound Narayana. That's it. That's how it is. Normally when we learn about that which is surrounding us. But then that has to be taken in, applied upon us and understood. The 12 spokes that divide the circle into 12 parts. Likewise, we with our sun as the eye, the third eye, there are 12 spokes. From Aries to Pisces, all parts are there in the body. All parts are there in the body. All sun signs are there in the body. When a planet is moving in a particular sun sign, you should relate that planetary energy in that part of your body which corresponds to the sun sign. So what do we do? Where is Jupiter? He is in Sagittarius. Now, the transit Jupiter is in Sagittarius. What should we do? We should think that the Jupiter energy is in our higher Mooladhara. Lower Mooladhara is governed by Scorpio. Higher Mooladhara is governed by Jupiter. Higher Mooladhara is the point from where the Sushumna leads you up. If Jupiter is there, what more you want? He causes such an expansion of it. And sun in Capricorn. Like that you have to see what all other planets, wherever they are around you in the sky, in the zodiac, juxtapolate them. In you, in the related sun sign, which exists from Sahasrara to Mooladhara. Capricorn is also there in the knees. The energy of Capricorn is correlated to knees also. That is for mundane purposes. For spiritual purposes, Capricorn is the higher heart center. Just like Sagittarius, for mundane purposes, Sagittarius is related to the thighs, thighs. But for spiritual purposes, Sagittarius is to be located in the higher Mooladhara. Likewise, Aquarius is located in the calves, isn't it? At the ankles. At the ankles. But for spiritual purposes, Aquarius is in the top of the forehead, meaning higher than Ajna. That's the place. And for Pisces, do you call it Pisces or Pieces? How do you call it? Do you say Pieces or Pisces? Pisces. Pieces. If you are English, you say Pisces. If you are Latin oriented, you say Pieces. Because E is I in English. There is a So therefore pieces or Pisces, whatever it is, let us call the fishes. They are on the top of the head and also at the bottom of the feet. The fourth part of the zodiac has its descending order and also the ascending order. This you should know. From Sagittarius, which is a double sign, there is one path going upwards. There is one path going downwards. The path that goes upwards is called Devayana. The path that goes downwards is called Pitriyana. One takes you more into material. The other takes you into the light. These details were given when I spoke about the Venus, the book on Venus. There is the path to light and the path to mundanity available as two paths in Sagittarius. That's why Sagittarius is a double sign for this reason. You can get to thighs or you can get to higher Mooladhara. In Capricorn, you can get into the knees or you can get into higher heart center. In Aquarius, you can get into the ankles or you can get to the top of the head, forehead. And in Pisces, you can relate to the bottom of the feet or relate to the top of the head. That's everything. So Sagittarius, Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius and Pisces, therefore four signs which constitute the fourth part of the year. They constitute the fourth part of the year. That part contains the upward path in us. The upward path. From Aries to Scorpio, in all these 8 signs, it is a path of involution. Aries to Scorpio. In Scorpio, the serpent touches down, isn't it, and crawls on earth. In Libra, it reaches the whole path from Aries to Scorpio is the energy is coming down up to Scorpio. In Scorpio they crawl. That's why all serpents, Scorpios, these are all mentioned there. That the serpent has come down the tree and is on earth. Then in Sagittarius, it can keep on moving on the earth, covering large areas, material areas. People look for expansion into matter, They want to build their bank balances. They want to build their properties. They want to build their contacts. They want to expand, meaning crawling on the earth. Like the serpent. The serpent can crawl and go on covering areas like anaconda. A huge serpent in anaconda. I hope you all know anaconda. It is shown in a movie as the longest serpent. Or a python. So it keeps on crawling on the ground. But then, that is the ambition of Sagittarius, The Sagittarians are very ambitious people. Boo! So much. You see the Spanish? How ambitiously they went up to America, conquered North America, South America, only to lose. Only to lose. Were they not the first? The Portuguese and the Spanish, they are the first to get to the American continent. They are the first everywhere, but later came others and threw them away. And later the natives came and threw all of them away. So that activity is Sagittarian. A mundane Sagittarian believes in a material expansion. Like Alexander the Great, or Napoleon the Great, Columbus the Great, all colonialism, imperialism, that is one activity in which humanity is engaged all the time. But for the occultist, the energy of Sagittarius is to turn upward with the same ambition. With the same ambition he turns upward. That's how the symbolism is given. Arjuna was a Sagittarian, for your information, though not Spanish. Though not Spanish, Arjuna was a Sagittarian. He was also, his glory was permeating all around, and he was a very ambitious man. A very ambitious warrior. But he was given a task. He was given a task to target the fish up there. To target the fish up there, meaning the fish means that which is beyond the head. Looking down. Keep your head down, but keep your target high. Focusing on in the world, serving the world. You are serving the world, and serving the world for what? To hit the target. That is the secret of Arjuna trying to target the fish above, looking into the reflected waters, to gain the virgin. To gain the virgin, the lady. We also gain virginity and become a son of virgin if we serve in the world only with the object of relating to the one in and above. If Jesus served, he served keeping the Father in the heaven all the time. If any seer served, his ambition is to be one with the one. With that ambition inside, he served outer world. He did not look anything from the outer world. People who look for rewards, awards, appreciation in the outer world, they are all gone into the currents of mundanity. So Sagittarius, there is a path upwards, a path downwards. A path into mundanity, a path into spirituality. So therefore, from Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces, this is the vertical line within us, where the Antakarana can be excellently built. the fourfold dimension of Antakarana can be built, and that should start with the Sagittarius every year. When we start with Sagittarius every year, already you have to be in that program because the energies support that. So you should take the fourth part of the year as the spiritual part of the year. Likewise, the fourth quarter of our life, if you divide the life into 4 parts. What is the lifespan? 84 years. Don't count more than that. Don't count 100 years. You lose in that game. Put it at 84 years. Every 21 years you are covering a quarter. In 3 quarters, 63 years are covered. 63 years. So you are left with 1 quarter, which has to be completely spiritual. What do you say? Don't say so, Master, like that. But that is how it is said. If you read the writings coming from Master Jalkur, they have all are affirmed in the earlier scriptures. He says 63rd year is the last chance, he says. 63rd year is the last chance. He starts from 49th year, 7 times 7, 49. If you miss the bus, 56. If you miss the bus, 63. If you miss the bus in 63, forget about getting into the bus. He said bus. We should say flight now. But the Eastern scriptures say the first flight is available at 35 years. 5 times 7, 35 years. The first flight. The second flight at 42nd year, 42nd. 42 years. The third flight at 49. The fourth one is at 56. The fifth one is at 63. And they discourage you. They discourage you to think of fourth and fifth flights. They say 49. Take it as the final flight. You have already missed 2 flights. Why should you look for the last flight? Why should you look for it? In olden days, to come to Visakhapatnam or to go out of Visakhapatnam, we were never thinking of the last flight. It's not safe. It may come, it may not come. What you could not gain in 3 preceding stations, what is the guarantee that you gain it in the last? So, assuming that we all have a lifespan of 84 functional years, thereafter we will be there, but maybe the legs don't move, the hands don't move, the eyes cannot see, the ears cannot listen. We can be some kind of cabbage somewhere in the old age home. Who knows? For Indians, 84 is also a very ambitious span. We wear out fast for many reasons. Due to the weather and also due to our negligence of the bodies. The East neglects the bodies. So therefore 84 years is already a fair evaluation of this lifespan. In that, the last quarter is 21 years. 21 years. So if you remove 21, 63, from 63 onwards, you can only think of spiritual practices and the related activity and nothing else. Otherwise you can't reach. That's one dimension which has dawned for your sake today. And also for my sake. The second dimension is, now Jupiter is in Sagittarius. Until he gets into Pisces, there are 4 years' time. These 4 years cause an upward movement of the Jupiter pushes you from behind, from below, from Mooladhara. He lifts you up and takes you beyond. So the next 4 years, the world may be in terrible confusion and chaos, but we have to be very, very, very intense with our internal practices. So I have deviated from the mantra or suktam quite a bit to inform you certain things. So the 12 sun signs bring down 12 different qualities every year at the rate of 30 days. The moon, about the moon we come in the next sloka. The moon also brings down every month these energies. In a month, moon goes through the entire zodiac and brings in the energies of the 12 sun signs. Moon brings by the night, sun brings by the day. At the rate of 2.5 days per sun sign, at the rate of 2.5 days per the sun sign, the entire zodiac is covered in 30 days, isn't it? Meaning per sun sign for 2.5 days. The beauty of the moon is, before one round of sun is over, it makes 12 rounds. It makes 12 rounds. Isn't it? Is it or is it not? That the moon makes 12 rounds in 1 year, while the sun makes only 1 round. Moon is like mother, no? It is so anxious to help the beings. Like the mother, it keeps on goading. Every month it touches every sun sign. Moon touches every sun sign every month. Because in 30 days it covers all the sun signs. Each sun sign 2.5 days. So each sun sign is touched 12 times in a year. So how many days it is giving, how many nights it is touching, giving the same sun sign energy? 30 days. Moon is giving in the year 30 days by the night the related energies of a sign. Sun is also giving the same. Sun is giving 30 days. Then, for example, in Capricorn we are. For 30 days Capricorn, sun keeps on giving the energies of Capricorn. Moon gives 2.5 days now, 2.5 days again Capricorn energies next month, and 2.5 days Capricorn energies next month also, and the next month also. Every month it gives at the rate of 2.5 days. So it also gives in a year 30 days lunar dimension of the sun sign. See how equanimous it is. The equanimity. In a year, a relative comes and stays with you for 30 days. In a year, another relative comes to your house at the rate of 2.5 days each time, but 12 times. What happened? It's the same. 30 days he is also staying. If every month I come to your house for 2.5 days, every month I come to your house for 2.5 days, in a year how many days it becomes? 30 days. Or I come and stay for 1 month completely. It's also 30 days. Sun comes continuously for 30 days in a year. Moon comes intermittently at the rate of 2.5 days and also gives this 30-day experience. That's where the equanimity is. That's what is mentioned. This sloka doesn't say all that. It distributes things equally. What is it that equally? How do you know which equality he is speaking? That's how it is. When you should have what you call a digging machine and keep on drilling into wisdom, then only. So therefore, what it says is ekam chakram dvadacharam. Ekam chakram vartate dvadacharam. 12 spokes bring out 12 different energies throughout the year from this wheel. Shanabhi ekacham vrutasya dharam. Apart from that, there are 6 centers. This wheel prepares. From this wheel emerge 6 wheels. From 1 wheel to 7 wheels. From 1 wheel to 7 wheels. The 6 wheels are called the 6 whirlpools. They are whirlpool energies. That's how it is said. The planetary energies, they are 6 for us, eliminating the sun, which is the center, and earth where we stay, around which everything we are experiencing. So there are 6 other planets, like Jupiter. It's a willful energy at Sahasrara. There is Mercury, a whirlpool energy at throat. And there is the whirlpool energy of Venus at the heart. And that of Moon at the solar plexus. And that of Mars at the sacral center. And that of Saturn at the Mooladhara. These are the 6 centers we have. Apart from the sun center. Apart from the sun center. This is the order given by Master Jwalkund. Which becomes very acceptable to our conscience when we understand the functioning of these centers. These whirlpools tend to be lotuses if you function properly. That is where this Rutasya Dharam, the Ruta aspect comes. If you function in tune with the original wheel and its 6 wheels, they turn out to be lotuses and give you the joy and the bliss. Otherwise you are put to somersault. It's a caster. What do you call it? Roller caster. There is a roller caster experience and roller coaster experience. There is also the unfolding flying experience. They both are there. Depends how truthful you are. Depends how truthful you are. How can you be truthful? First you should know such a thing is there and follow that. When you don't have knowledge, there is no way. So therefore knowledge is the means to attune to the nature. Attuning to the nature is not feeling emotional about nature, going to seaside and feeling some emotion. Or going to a mountain and feeling some emotion. That you are relating. What is it you are relating? What energies are present there? So not knowing how to do, if we start cooking, no one will eat it and you can't eat it. So therefore knowledge becomes very important. So the knowledge here supplied is, these will pools, they express the truth in 6 different dimensions. There is the wheel with the eye which brings in the truth, and it distributes it through the 12 parts of the ear, and then it has its 6 other centers prepared by it, through which the truth is further explained in detail. That's what it says when it says Rutasya Dharam, Shannabhi Chakram. Shannabhi means 6 navels or 6 whirlpools or 6 centers. They are also expressing from the same eye. From where do they come? Doesn't matter even if we extend time. We have to cover it now. From where these planetary energies are coming? We think they are all coming from the sun. No. They all come through the sun. That's the beauty. As I said, sun is just a hole. It's a big hole. But it's a magical hole. Because it is through this hole so many things are coming. Therefore, sun is truly Aquarius. Is bringing from the other side, which we don't know, to this side, so many things. That is why it is said, Sunday in Aquarius is most auspicious. It's not by superstition these things have come to be. And the superstitious can never understand the science behind. They tend to be only emotional about the practices, not knowing what it is. The moment you know that sun is a whole and is a web of light weaved and appears to be circular but not necessarily. Appears to be circular but not necessarily. You know what the Veda says? Because your eyeball is circular, to you the sun ball appears circular. Your mind blows when you listen to such things. Because your eyeball is circular, you think the sun is circular. That's how it says. Also there is another statement which cannot be comprehended. Because your eye is in a convex shape, you see all that which is straight is as you see things in straight lines, but they are not straight. If your eyeball becomes not convex but just plain, without curvature of the convex dimension, then you see the whole thing is in curves. This is another statement in the Veda. There is nothing like straight line in creation. He says everything is curved. Nothing like straight line. It appears to be like straight line because your eye it's a ball with a convex projection. Even if it is concave projection also, it will appear straight. But if the eyeball is like flat, then all that you see as straight will appear as curved. I contemplated upon that statement for some time. Then I thought, let me not get crazy. Let me not get crazy. Let me see them as straight and moving straight forward manner. These are all statements of very high initiation. Somehow you pitch upon them sometimes and you get bewildered. Don't get confused, but wow. It could be. It could be because those who expressed, they are all truthful ones. Ruta. They don't propagate untruth like in Kali Yuga. In the name of religion, only untruth is propagated. No one knows the truth. Religions have lost the truth long ago. Be it in the East, be it in the West. Gone. That's why the masters started afresh to stay beyond religion and try to understand the science of creation. And understand. And poor people still, simpletons, they dabble in all religious practices not knowing what it is. And feel great. That is another dimension. It's okay, you do without knowing, and you do things in a routine manner, but why again feel great about it? We all feel great about things. Not knowing, we do a lot of things and then feel great about it. So that's another dimension. So coming back to the six whirlpools are the six planetary functioning that is happening in the solar system. They are called whirlpools because these are all planets. Unlike the sun. Unlike the sun, these are all planets. And they move around themselves. Like the earth, they also move around themselves. So they are all whirlpools. So the first dimension of the 12 sun signs are considered as spokes. And then the planets are seen as the whirlpools. In us also the six centers, they are whirlpools. They are all called chakras, meaning wheels that rotate around themselves. And when we make a right understanding and follow in tune with the planetary path and planetary messages and also the messages coming from the 12 sun signs, then we stand nearer to understanding the truth. And this whole activity is conducted by Aswins, and you are requesting Aswins. They are the masters of the whole activity. So you are requesting the Aswins to kindly enable you to attune to this activity, whereby we come out of all our sorrows, meaning ignorance. So that's how this sloka is. That is how this sloka is. So it is Ekam Chakram Vartate Dvadasharam Shannavi Ekaksham Ritasya Dharam Yasmin Deva Adi Vishve Yasmin Deva Adi Visve Vishaktasta Tam Asvinau Munchato Ma Vishidatam. That's how the sloka is. I had the ambition to cover 3 slokas today. Therefore I prepared the text for 3 slokas. We will see how it goes. But this is about our solar system and the planets and the Aswins who bring things from beyond, and how we have to relate to that in us. It's a very important sloka, so it took its own time. And then comes moon. What moon does in the next sloka. We'll continue in the afternoon. Maybe we'll meet at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. 4. So that we have a little more time, and my desire to complete 2 mantras may be fulfilled. We'll see. I can't say when it opens, what dimensions open. The seeds are given, it is up to us. The more and more you soak it, the more and more it comes. Thank you one and all. Namaskar.
Om.